tigil, kaning hindi nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Oh, Ateneo, fight! Ateneo, fight! Ready? 1, 2, fight A! Fight D! Fight E, fight F, fight G, fight O! Fight blue and white! The blue and white will go and fight! Fight sis! Boom ba! Boom ra 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 ra! Boom ra 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 ra! Boom ra 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 ra! Fight A! Fight D! Fight E, fight F, fight E, fight O! Go! Go! Ateneo!
It's time for the music class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.
Get your daily dose of inspiration through our music. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube.
Listen to songs and artists you didn't know you'd like. This is the Indie List on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Mamangha sa lalim at ganda ng ating kultura at diwang makabayan, sa mga salita at pahina. Sa tulong ng mga guro at manunulat ng panitikang Pilipino, halina tuklasin ang yaman ng ating panitikan, ang pamana ng ating lahi. Kasama ang kagawaran ng Filipino ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila. Ito ang Sari-Sari, ang pinakamagaling na palatuntunang pang-edukasyon sa 2022 Catholic Mass Media Awards sa bago nitong oras. Martes, ika-4 ng hapon, dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Fight, fight, blue and white. 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 Yeah, 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 every test, every trouble, every mess, every rubble, every pen, every paper, every blank, every answer, every win, every loss, every circle, every cross, every piece, every war, every wound, every scar, every chicken, every pork, every spoon, every fork, every color, every hue, every red, white, yellow, blue, every darkness, every light, for the blue and for the white, everyone, every big, every fight, one big fight. Already, are you ready now? Already. Are you ready now? We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight, 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 blue and white. Three fights in the fight. Three fights in the fight. Three fights in the fight. In an A, in a D comes an M and a G. Every value, every C, every lock has its key. Every disc, every hammer, every goal, every header, every bar, every hurdle, every dunk, every tackle, every water or maroon, every tallow or a goon, every falcon, every tiger, every bulldog, every archer, every darkness, every light, for the blue and for the white. Everyone, every big, every fight. One big fight. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. We fight to the fight, fight, blue and white. Three fights in the fight. Three fights in the fight. Three fights fights in the fight. 3 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 fights in the fight. Fight blue and white. 3 fights in the fight. Fight blue and white. 3 fights in the fight. Fight blue and white. 3 fights in the we're gonna fight every test, every trouble, every mess, every rubble, every pen, every paper, every blank, every answer, every win, every loss, every circle, every cross, every piece, every wall, every wound, every scar, every chicken, every fork, every spoon, every fork, every color, every hue, every red, white, yellow, blue, every darkness, every light, for the blue and for the white, everyone, every day, every fight, one big fight.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
3 o'clock prayer. You died, Jesus, but the source of life flowed out for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fountain of life, immeasurable divine mercy, cover the whole world and empty yourself out upon us. O blood and water, which flowed out from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Amen. Jesus, King of mercy, we trust in you.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan.
The voice of the Blue. Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulong, lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
The voice of the Blue. Radyo Katipunan.
checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle. You're tuned in to the Katipunan Roundup, where we bring you the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home, Katipunan Avenue. I'm Aya, solo once more, but that's okay because I won't be alone for too long. That's great for me. On this day, October 30th, 2024, which is the 304th 4th day of the year, making that siguro 62 days before 2024 officially ends. That's quite insane to think about because I don't know, I think it's been a year. Not so good, not so bad. I think marami lang naganap this year. So, ayun. Marami-rami lang talagang ganap. And we have a lot of things to look forward to this week. This week lang. It's very, very action-packed actually. Kasi tomorrow, it is the end of the month, which means it's Halloween spooky season. You can see the ghosts on our mic stands. And I'm actually in costume right now, which I will talk about right now. Kasi pinag-isipan ko tong mabuti, you guys. I am the girl that Red Wine Supernova has. Kasi I think siya yung kumakanta ng Red Wine Supernova. So technically, I'm Chapel Roan. I don't know if you can see, but my eyeshadow's blue. Kasi she's known for the blue drag eyeshadow. I'm not very good at drag, but I tried my best. Basta may blue dyan. Maniwala ka lang sa akin. Tapos in the music video, it's like the magician's cut. So she had a little bow on her neck and I wore my choker. It has a little bow. Tapos yung outfit niya dun was yellow. So I put on a yellow top. And you can't see it, but I am wearing a mini skirt and go-go boots. I'm not gonna show you because that's like, I don't know how the logistics of that would work, pero maniwala ka na lang sa akin kasi pinaghirapan ko tong outfit na to. Ang sakit-sakit sa paa ng go-go boots. Don't get one. Just don't get one. A pair. Or if you're gonna get one, dapat pang photo shoot lang. Huwag ka maglalakad. I had to walk from Bell to Xavier kanina to my fellow Ateneo goers. You know the distance. That's terrible to walk in heels. Anyway, ayun nga. I'm celebrating Halloween by putting on a silly little casual costume. Casual. Kasi mukha siyang civilian wear. So I can pull off being in public right now. Pero I cannot. I love seeing people in their out their costumes. Minakapan ko yung pinsan ko kahapon. Kaway-kaway if you're watching, Garrett. I put the Dimitrescu sister makeup on her. If you're a Resident Evil knower, Resident Evil 8 sila, yung Dimitrescu sisters. So she had like black eye makeup, tapos may blood. It's fun. I miss doing my makeup like that. On a daily basis, ganun yung matura, no? I miss doing like out there makeup, which I might do. I don't know. But anyway, so ayun na nga. Tomorrow is Halloween. I hope you guys have your plans, have your parties, have your trick-or-treating with your little kiddos ready. Or kung ikaw naman yung mag-trick-or-treat, okay lang din. I think it's open for all ages dapat. All of us want candy and tricks or treats. Has anyone ever received like a trick? I don't know if that's like a true option. But anyway, continuing. Of course, this Friday is All Saints Day, the beginning of November. And it is a day where we remember our departed loved ones. So, classes will be suspended tomorrow and onwards after that to give time to our Katipuneros going back to their hometowns to visit their loved ones. So yung mga magta-travel either today, tomorrow, or the days after, first of all, prayers and prayers din for the traffic. We all know that Undas season is also traffic sa NLEX season. I personally have my own experiences with that. So, ingat na lang. And I hope as well we're not as affected as we were in the past few weeks because the weather is getting a little rainy again because of the, what's it called? Super typhoon na siya, I think. Super Typhoon Leon. So be very careful and I hope you get to your provinces safely. I forgot the word for provinces. City? Hindi eh. Sorry. Anyway. So, let's stop talking about what's gonna happen in the next few days. Let's talk about ano nangyari sa past. Ungkatan ng past. I feel so crazy when I'm alone. Feeling ko ako lang natatawa sa jokes ko. Pag nandito si Iana, at least may pwedeng tumawa kahit hindi nakakatawa eh. Anyway, ayun. 1811, Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen was published. The renowned female writer, I would say feminist writer, Miss Jane Austen. This is a very classic work of hers, and I think that we should all read it. That being said, I haven't read it, but it was released a lot of years ago. In 1938, another thing was released, or rather broadcasted, which was War of the Worlds, a legendary sci-fi radio drama by Orson Welles. And it broadcasted on this day, a lot of years ago, which was a realistic dramatization of a Martian invasion. And actually, this caused public panic, because when people would tune into the radio, they would think that this was a real news broadcast about an alien invasion. Kaya, ang daming nataranta, ang daming tawag ng police, and they were like, no, it's a radio drama. Ang sabi sa mga article that I was reading, you can't blame Wells for the reaction of the public, because before the episode or like the broadcast aired, there was an introduction. Like, this is ganyan-ganyan by Orson Welles. So, hindi niya kasalanan na nag-tune in sila in the middle of it. Grabe. Walang imagination, you guys. Pero we all know naman that, like, the reaction to fake news, quote-unquote, can be a little big, a little panic-inducing talaga naman yung announcement of an alien invasion na real-time ina-announce, diba? But that's also like one of the, I wouldn't say it's a pop culture moment. Is it a pop culture moment? It was a moment that made its mark on media culture, I think. And lastly, today in history, in 1974, Muhammad Ali wins the Rumble in the Jungle, landing him the title of World Heavyweight Champion for the second time. This event was Africa's first heavyweight championship match. Initially, fun fact, or not really fun, just a fact. Initially, this event was tagged, quote, from the slave ship to the championship, by the promoter. But when the Zaires, I'm not sure, but when the president caught wind of the title that they were promoting the event as, he immediately shut it down. He said, burn the posters, renew this stuff, this isn't gonna pass. And I think rightfully so. I think mas maganda naman yung title na Rumble in the Jungle. Has a little more of a shortness to it. I don't know. Pero it rolled off the tongue better. Ayun, Rumble in the Jungle. Oh, diba? And that's today in history. A lot of things happened and a lot of things will happen. So now for our fun facts. Pero I have to admit, you guys, producer Iso, who is responsible for our script writing, has unfortunately fallen ill once more. I wish you well, Miss Iso. I hope you're taking your meds, getting lots of sleep, getting lots of liquids and rest. That being said, dahil dun, I got a hold of the script. And now I'm about to read to you the fun facts that I prepared because I wanted to. I wish you better health, Iso, because this would go much smoother with you. But I prepared a bunch of spooky Halloween facts, not necessarily fun. You'll see. My first fact for you guys is that Jason Voorhees? I don't know if you say it with a Z or Voorhees. Like, kasi diba spelling niya O-E-E-S. Voorhees. Pero ayun, he is the main antagonist of the film Friday the 13th, and he actually has a hugely terrifying statue at the bottom of some lake in Minnesota. It's just, I don't know I didn't search all too deeply about it. Deep, like a lake. I didn't search too deeply about it, but I'm pretty sure from the pictures I've seen, it's like life size. It's at the bottom of a lake, and it's a murderer, a fictional murderer. That's terrifying. Why would you do that? That's pretty cool though to know. And I have a not so fun fact about me. I made the fun facts about me, sadly. Pero my not so fun fact is that I refuse to finish yung film na Friday the 13th because I found out that they committed animal cruelty in that film. And it's really bad. You should search it. I don't want to report on it. It's really sad. Pero they did do something that is against film laws, which we have now, which is animal cruelty. That's why I refuse to finish that film, no matter how much of an impact it has on horror. And I love horror, right? So I really can't watch it based on what I know. They kept the scene in. That's all I'm gonna say. Do your own research at your own risk na to. Pero now you know. Okay, moving on to my next fun fact. This is local. This is about the Diplomat Hotel in Baguio. And it is crowned one of the most haunted places in the Philippines. Marami tayong nakakatakot na lugar. And a lot of the places are like genuinely haunted according to a lot of witnesses, and Diplomat Hotel is one of those places. It was initially built as a place where friars would rest back in the old days, and then eventually rebuilt as a school, and then became a hotel, which in World War II, during the Japanese occupation, became a refuge for many. But this also meant that because it was war times, it was a place that led to many acts of violence at the time. Not very fun facts, but I think it's also timely given that it's Halloween, spooky season, you know? It's a really tragic background, but now we are able to actually visit this place physically. It's quote unquote abandoned. You can't really say it's abandoned because people are still going to it, and it's still like a money-making place. Yun nga lang, it's parang sightseeing na lang siya kasi yun nga, it's almost ruins na. And my personal fun fact is that I've been to this place. I've been to the Diplomat Hotel, and let me tell you, it was horrifying. I didn't know it was a Diplomat Hotel. I thought we were going to like a ruins place lang talaga. Pero ayun, when we went there, I was with my dad and his friend, tapos ako. We were walking around the hotel with a bunch of other people. You paid to get in. It was just like 20 pesos to get in at the time. I was a little baby. So I wasn't a little baby. I was like 13, but you know. It was a long time ago. Inflation has happened. I don't think 20 pesos na lang yung entrance fee. Pero yun nga, we go in, and then in a room that we stayed in, not like a hotel room, it was just a ruins type of room. We sat there for a bit kasi the two old men were getting tired, so I'm just standing around. And then his friend's nose started to bleed. And they told me that happens lang pag may nararamdaman siyang presence sa paligid. So that was intense because it didn't stop for like 2 minutes. It was crazy. I was terrified. We didn't leave after that though. We kept exploring. Tapos sinabi rin niya sa amin pagbalik sa kotse na may humahabol sa kanya. Pair of eyes just chasing him around. That was insane. I don't think I got to sleep after that. Even though it was like tanghaling tapat nung nandun kami. But yeah, if you ever go to Baguio, maybe go visit the Diplomat Hotel. I don't know if you're one of those explory people. And speaking of places to explore, a little bit closer to home, aka Katipunan Avenue, you could go to Balete Drive, which I'm gonna talk about right now. Quezon City has its own haunted location where the rumored white lady resides. There are many rumors about this phenomenon or feminine nomenon because she's a woman. I just wanted to use a chapel pun. Is that so wrong? Or yun na nga. In Balete Drive, a lot of drivers tend to avoid this road. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it leads to España extension. Basta it's a pretty major-ish road. I don't know, baka mali. Basta, Balete Drive, it derived its name from the trees that are lining that road, which are balete trees. And a lot of the folklore around the White Lady is that maraming stories about a girl that eventually dies and she was buried under one of those trees. That's why she haunts that street now. And there's a story published in Inquirer about a police. He was like a police leader guy. He was interviewed around 60 years ago, and he told the story of him driving in a patrol car at night sa Balete Drive, tapos may nakasalubong siyang babae, all white. Nothing like physically wrong with her. He was just worried kasi dangerous at night. Tapos mag-isa lang yung babae. So he offered to drop her off at the corner of, ayun nga, it's España Extension. And she entered the car, but when they get to the corner, he looks back to say, "You can go down now." She's gone. And a lot of the stories are about that hitchhiking white lady. So, ayun, if you're adventurous, pero hindi ka makapunta sa Baguio, look no further kung nasa QC ka. Daan ka na lang sa Balete Drive at around 7 p.m. onwards. I don't know. Could be interesting. I personally have never seen the White Lady. Yeah. Kasi dumadaan kami ata sa Balete Drive pag papuntang Robinson's Magnolia. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know roads. Pero I hope you guys also don't see the White Lady. I think that's a little spooky. But it would be nice to pass by a spooky place knowing that it's spooky. Anyway, let's celebrate a bunch of people who are celebrating their birthday on this day, October 30. If you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday! I hope your Halloween party/birthday party is fun, and I hope your outfit is cute. If you are celebrating your birthday today, you are celebrating with the following people. This Devin Booker, who is now 28 years old, is an American basketball player for the Phoenix Suns. I recently talked about basketball. I understand how the game works. I don't understand the numbers that has to do with the game. Or happy birthday to Devin Booker. Another birthday celebrant today is Ashley Graham, now 37, an American supermodel, and is the first plus-size model to appear in Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Happy birthday. She's a beautiful girl. I've seen her around on the interwebs. This next birthday celebrant is Eri Uchinaga, better known as Giselle, who is now 24. She's a Japanese singer, dancer, and member of K-pop group aespa. Happy birthday! And Prospero Nograles, who would have been 77, he is a politician in the Philippines who served as the Speaker of the House of Representatives from 2008 to 2010. When he was elected in 2008, he was the first Speaker of the House from Mindanao. He is also blue-blooded. He was educated in Ateneo de Davao, Ateneo de Manila, and Ateneo Law School. 3 for 3, baby. Happy birthday to all of these people, and happy birthday to you. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope that you will continue to be tuned in to Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM within Ateneo. Or if you want the online option, we also have zeno.fm/RK879FM, or if you are able to download the Zeno radio app, just search Radyo Katipunan. We are also on playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan, or search Radyo Katipunan on the Playback app. We also have Facebook, X, or Twitter, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan, and youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM, or search Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube, kaya kaway-kaway sa mga nanonood. Hopefully, hindi pa kayo naiinis sa boses ko. Pero if so, sorry. I am very sorry. I will give you a little bit of a break from my voice before I give you the actual roundup. Kaya tutukan nyo muna yan. I will be back soon, possibly not alone. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye!
This is the Katipunan Roundup.
The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9.
You're listening to the voice of the Blue Eagle.
The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9.
We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still when the yawless colors fly. Our courses run and the setting sun ends Ateneo's day. Eyes are dry at the last goodbye. This is the Ateneo way. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you keep us merry, faithful to you. Down from the hill, down to the world go I, remembering still how the bright blue eagles fly. Through joys and tears, through the laughing years, we sing our battle song. Win or lose, it's a school we choose. This is the place where we belong. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you keep us merry, faithful to you.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Welcome back to the Roundup, and I was right. I am not alone anymore because Iana is here.
Jinkies.
Tell us about your costume.
So I hope my costume works like from like the torso up. I feel like wearing a costume to work today has helped me think about help me appreciate costumes that work from the torso up, you know.
I understand.
Like a chapel costume.
I understand.
You know, especially like if you're like wigged.
That's true. I wish I had a red wig.
Right? Like if it's like a celebrity hair theory kind of thing where like you just have the wig on and the look and then the top part.
Yeah, like Dolly Parton.
Right? It's like easily understandable.
Exactly.
But yeah, if I stand up, then I think the Katipuneros will better understand the look. But yeah,
Yes.
I think it's like it's fun to think about what Halloween costume might work based on the stuff that we have at home.
Exactly. That's also what I was telling the Katipuneros kanina, because I said that mine is more of a casual look. It's more of a casual like civilian outfit kesa like all out, which I'm not opposed to. It's
Yeah.
just what was available.
It's like wearable chapel.
Exactly. And yours is
Maybe a bit like wearable, hopefully recognizable Velma.
it really is.
Right.
I feel like the glasses add to it. Tapos you don't have the bob, but you have short enough hair to be like, are you?
Thank you. I hope the spirit of the bob is present, at least.
The spirit is there.
Right.
I think we have a lot of spirits right now.
Oh,
over
that's
here.
so true.
Anyway,
Hey.
welcome back. Hello, Iana. Thank you for
Hi.
being here today. And now we will give you the roundup, because a lot of things are happening in the next few days.
Exactly. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to announce that Ateneo University's School of Law is now accepting applicants for its Master of Laws or LLM program. LLM, which we just discovered, means in New Latin Legum Magister, which means Master of Laws. Periodism. To qualify for admission to the LLM program, the applicant must have completed a Bachelor of Laws or Juris Doctor degree from a recognized law school, such as Ateneo Law School. Period.
Shout out sa mga kabatch namin na nandyan.
Exactly. Or who are wanting to get it in
Yun
the
din.
school.
Yun din.
Right. Shout out to them. And so, ayun, you guys can apply to the LLM program. Anybody from a recognized law school, applicants must also have successfully passed the bar examinations, of course. If you are an applicant from a foreign jurisdiction that does allow law practice without having to complete a law degree or even take the bar, you can still apply to the LLM program of Ateneo Law School. Ayan, applications for this program will be open until 15 January 2025.
Pretty big of a window.
Exactly. And you can apply, you can enter that window at go.ateneo.edu/Ateneo Law -LLM admissions. Ayun. So, go future lawyers.
Go future lawyers. Go, I guess you could also call them academics, because like masters na to eh.
That's true. Oo nga, no.
Yeah.
Maliban sa pagiging lawyer
Academe.
nila, they also endeavor to, I guess, extend their matriculation.
Matriculation? What does that mean?
It means like education.
Oh.
I actually, fun fact,
A
like,
huge word just to say
Right.
like studies.
I was writing an article for the Guidon before, and we were looking for a way to shorten we talked to an interviewee about how like her family, how her parents supported yung pag-aaral nila ng mga kapatid niya. And we were trying to find a way to shorten like saying that like her family supported her sibling studies from so like how do we shorten it? And then my co-writer, shout out to POE, if POE happens to be listening,
Hello, Pioy.
to Katipunan Roundup. But yeah, like POE was like he hit us with the matriculation. And I was like,
That's
wow.
crazy.
Wow, POE, like wow.
That is a word.
Exactly.
It is a word. And I think it's like, if you're mom, you're like
Yeah.
mothering, but if you're in the academe, you're like matriculating.
Matriculating. Exactly.
So good luck sa mga matrikuladong aspiring lawyers and law master's degree wanters and havers. Another Ateneo related event a little far away from law, but not above it, because
Not
not a
above
lot
the
of things are above the law.
Exactly.
We have the digital information and technology services, cybersecurity, our shared responsibility. So, ang nakalagay sa post nila, have you Googled yourself lately?
All the time. No, I'm just kidding.
I also do that. On a constant basis. Siguro mga twice a year.
Regularly.
Yeah, regularly. They have a video up right now on their Facebook page, which you can go to. It is on the Ateneo page, actually, Ateneo de Manila University page. They have a YouTube video up, and it can help you gain valuable insights into maintaining cybersecurity at work and in personal life.
Very important.
Yes.
Digital footprint, guys.
And in participating in this event, actually, you might get a chance to win exciting prizes in the mini quiz, which will be released at the end of the week. Ayan, kung namimiss nyong mag-quiz. Well, look no further.
Exactly.
Ateneo just gives and gives and gives.
May exciting prices pa.
May exciting prizes. Wala pa tayo sa exciting part. Sa end of the week pa yan. I said park. Part.
It's okay. Love a third space.
Exactly. You may also save the date for their cybersecurity event happening on November 5 to 6 on this year at the 5th floor of the First Pacific Hall, also known as the New Rizal Library. So if you want more information about this, go ahead and visit go.ateneo.edu/dits-cybersecurity-month. And
very interesting.
I think in this day and age, ang mga hilig nating isulat sa essay, in this day and age, the age of the internet and the interwebs, I think it's very important to keep yourself safe from dangers that you can't really see, like physically, but digitally. It is quite scary kasi ang daming ganap na fraud, misinformation, scamming, which is a form of fraud, I think. There's also like hacking. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Google has been alerting me lately na my passwords have been seen in like I don't know what they're talking about. Basta yung parang your password was seen in a compilation of ganyan-ganyan.
What?
So change your passwords. It's like,
how does
ang
Google
dami
know
ng
that?
words and numbers sa password ko. Paano niyo nakuha?
How does Google know that? How do you know this?
No idea. Parang si Google nga yung sketch eh. But I was like, I don't care. Which you're not supposed to do. That's why you should go to the cybersecurity event that will be held in New Rizal on November 5 to 6.
Exactly. And I think this next event, they sort of speak to each other in the way that this event, I think, talks about the highly like technical, very like digitized present and future. And then this next event, which particularly celebrates Indigenous Peoples Month, or you know, commemorates and celebrates it. I think it means like being able to like to return to our roots, sort of.
Yes.
You know. And so ayun. So the Ateneo de Manila University Press has released like a very interesting reading list for Indigenous Peoples Month, which this month, of course, celebrates the diverse voices and stories of our country's indigenous peoples. I believe the University Press finds it to be the perfect opportunity to learn more, of course, about the rich stories, the vibrant traditions, and their enduring agency and wisdom, of course, so that we can raise awareness about the struggles that they face and advocate for their rights. So you can read more about the reading list at ateneo.edu/features/2024/10/peoples-month-reading-list. And there's some pretty interesting titles. I think some might be familiar, especially to Ateneans and I guess anybody who takes like a basic history course in college.
One required reading yan.
Exactly.
But now you can like read it at your own pace, at your own time, digest it, process it.
Like you can read it pleasurably.
Exactly.
If you weren't reading it pleasurably, Len. One of them I think that's very interesting to me is Barangay by William Henry Scott.
Interesting.
I remember a lot of our history readings coming from that book. So ayun. So I've always been really interested in reading it. Just
Now's the time, especially like we're celebrating like the IPs, which we should.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's great. So, get your books.
Get your reading in.
Get your reading in. You've
Yeah.
got a list. What's stopping you?
Exactly.
Maybe money, but like
Maybe money, but
maybe money.
you can also borrow them.
Libraries, keep them alive. They're important.
Exactly. Like if you have like if you're kung may hinahabol ka pa sa reading goals mo for 2024.
Now's the time.
Exactly.
Ateneo's
Why not
got
read?
you.
Why not read books about our IPs?
Yes. And to add to your reading list, actually, I do have a book to suggest, to maybe implore you to explore. Explore. Which is none other than my former improv teacher, but current improv kasama in a group,
Yeah.
Exiabola. He recently came out with his first book of fiction, which is entitled Vile Creatures Stories by Exiabola. I have it right here. Got it from
Cue the applause.
Ateneo University Press.
Period.
Yes, I went to the office and you can buy yours too right now. It's great. It's awesome. It's fun. And I can read to you the the blurb? The blurb that they posted. I'll be quick with it because we do have more interesting events, but this is like a physical thing that you can get, and you should. Vile Creatures by Exiabola. This is a book that says, in quotes, there was a girl who had a kind heart and the desire to touch other souls, but whose desire was thwarted. End quote. Thus begins the prize-winning title story in this debut collection. Vile Creature swings between visceral violence and tender sentiment, evoking a world that feels both strange and achingly familiar. A man struggles with the paradox of his desires and duty to protect, while an infatuated girl tries to understand the death of her neighbor, and a mother wrestles with the guilt of leaving her child under the care of a potentially sinister figure, possibly a vile creature?
Gasp. Oh my god, they said the name of the book.
They didn't say that. That was me.
I said the name of the book.
I did. Their stories linger, capturing the fear, delight, and raw hunger of getting caught in the numbing modernity of a third world megacity. This man who wrote this book, he is a Palanca awardee, multiple Palancas. And ayun nga, this is his first book of fiction. So if you have like interest in such fictional stories, like it's a compilation of like short stories, get your books at Ateneo de Manila University Press, or you can also order sa Lazada, go.ateneo.net/VCLAZ, or Shopee, go.ateneo.net/VCSHOP shop. Or just go to unipress.ateneo.edu. And if you would like to have a little talk with the author himself, he will actually be having a book talk on Sunday, November 3 at 3 p.m. in Everything's Fine, Makati, which is a publishing.
That is so
little
stylish
place.
of Sir Exy. Like, okay,
Right?
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. And it's a book about like harrowing stuff.
Exactly. Love that.
But ayun, I will be attending, or trying to at least. He will be having a conversation about the book. I think there should be a Q&A. I don't know, but you'll see the author, and I'm gonna force him to sign it.
That sounds super exciting. And I see that like what do you call this? Like, do you call them like a reviews, like a critics thing?
I guess a review. Yung
But yeah.
quote, tapos may dash.
Right.
Famous person with accolades.
Right, exactly. And talking about a famous person with accolades, one of the people who has reviewed this book is none other than Mr. Jose Dalisay Jr., aka Mr. Butch Dalisay. He has authored other fellow fiction books and compilations like Voyager and Other Fictions, and one of my favorite OPM books. One of my favorite Filipino books, Soledad's Sister. Wonderful book. He's reviewed this one as well, and he says that Sir Exy has the voice of an author with a penetrating understanding not only of how language but how life itself behaves. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
go
sir.
penetrating understanding.
I mean,
I love that.
You can't really blame him for having that, because he is a former professor in the Ateneo de Manila University.
And he's an improv mentor.
mentor, doer, teacher, man. myth, legend.
He does everything.
He does everything. He used to teach English and creative writing in the Ateneo, which is like an honor siguro for his students to see him like win those Palanca Awards.
Right.
That's crazy. I'm really excited to read this book. Thank you for blessing us with this, Sir Exy. I will finish it tonight. I'm kidding. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But yes, congratulations on your first book of fiction.
I love that.
fiction. I love fiction. Very nice. Vile Creatures by Exy Abola. Out now.
Exactly. Shopee, Lazada,
University
Press. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Sunday. Go.
Do it. Congratulations, Sir Exy.
Do it. Okay, now let's go into I guess you could say like quickfire events because now we're gonna talk about Ateneo orgs because that's a lot of events. Syempre, Halloween. What are we to do but celebrate?
Exactly. And on that note, there is a final call released for survivors for hashtag LGWeen24. It's an event. Exactly. This is Loyola Gaming.
Yeah.
So
hashtag Loyola Gaming.
Exactly. So this means Loyola Gaming Ween. 24 LG Ween. And you can join LG for LG Ween 24 at Sec B Foyer from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wow, that's like a whole day of like wonderful Halloween activities.
Lots of goodies.
Exactly. For the frights you'll never forget. You can snap a photo in their photo booth. You can get your fortune. You can get your fortune read. Your fortune read. You can dress up, of course, for a chance to win our costume competition. Maybe we should try that.
I think we should sign up right now.
Exactly. we should go right now.
Right now.
And of course, you can meet more members of the LG or the Loyola Gaming community with bingo. Oh, love bingo. Ayun. And then there's also an LG watch party happening this evening. I guess sort of like a pre pre-event sort of thingy. But very fun. From 5:30 to 7 p.m. in Sec A 123, featuring 30 of them ghosts. Just because like the 13 ghosts, but 13 ghosts with like the 13 stylishly placed in the word 13. But yes, I have heard of the film 13 Ghosts. Well, I hope it's.
I know 16 Candles.
A fellow number
word.
Exactly.
Number noun.
Exactly. Title. If my memory serves me right, and I'm also trying to make that like a new like acronym. IMM.
If my memory serves me.
IMMSMR or something. Yeah, it's up there with GMTA for me. But anyway,
GMTA?
Great minds think alike. I'm trying to make it a thing. You should start using it, guys.
Use it on me, and then it'll make its way into my lexicon.
Right. That's what I've been hoping to happen. I've been trying to do it, but only Fia has picked it up. Shout out to Fia.
Hi Fia. Soon we will be your Fias, Katipuneros. Listen.
Exactly.
Dapat every week may Iana acronym.
Yeah.
Iana acronym.
Like, it should just add an ad.
Yeah.
Pero ayun. We'll see Fia this weekend. But anyway, so yeah, 13 Ghosts. I think interesting film about 13 ghosts. And
surprise!
And about like stories and humanity and whatever. Kunentahan tungkol sa 13 ghosts. But if you guys are not able to forge a path to LG's little group of survivors today, they have got another coalition coming together online tomorrow at the LG Discord server. So if you want to make habol, have a little like Halloween thing with LG, join their Discord server. Ayan. They hope to catch you around literally. And if the zombies haven't done so first, very interesting.
Oh, scary spooky. I think LG, tama. I was thinking of like the TV kanina when I was writing that. It's like, Loyola Gaming, TV.
LG HD TV.
Yeah.
Providing wonderful experiences, whether it's like a TV or a tech giant or an org.
Exactly.
And LG Ween.
Speaking of other Halloween stuff, ASEC is also celebrating Halloween. It's a 3-day celebration. Their first day is Bibbidi Buddy Boo, which is movie night.
That is so cute.
It is adorable. This one was 5 to 7:30 p.m. at CTC 413. I was thinking like CTC doesn't have 4 floors, but it does.
It actually, like, surprisingly,
it does. Like,
yeah.
Is that the last floor?
I think so.
I
don't
also
know.
think so. I'm not sure. Anyway, day 2. I believe ASEC. Sorry, I forgot to pre say what acronym this is. If correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, Queen.
Ateneo Student Exchange Council. I believe that is what ASEC stands for.
Yes, exactly, Queen. You got
Yes, there you go. Their day 2 was Asecalypse Night. Or sorry, will be Asecalypse Night. This is 6 to 9 p.m. in CTC 408, where there is a Halloween get-together featuring horror movie screening ulit, but their details will be released soon. There will also be treats and activities to keep the night exciting.
Love a tweet.
Love a little tweets.
Need a little tweet.
I don't want Twix. Just some tweets. And last day is ASEC costume competition. Ito naman sa Faura AVR from 6 to 9 p.m. where you can show off your costumes with the theme Monster Mash. Di ba may song na ganun?
Exactly.
Monster Mash.
Oh nga, like something bash.
Oh,
yeah.
Monster Mash.
Exactly.
Whether you're going classic or putting a modern twist on monsters, we want to see your creativity. So yung mga mahilig mag-makeup tulad ko, your show, your time. It's ASEC costume competition.
Time.
Love
that.
Ayun.
At syempre, hindi magpapahuli ang ACOM. It's our home organization,
It
isn't
is
it?
our home organization when we were students.
Exactly. When we were being matriculated. In
Matriculated.
the Ateneo.
Word of the
Syempre,
day.
Ayan, hindi magpapahuli ang ACOM. Ayan, so during Hollow Week, from October 28 to 30, 2024, ACOM is brewing up a frightfully fun fundraiser event. Exactly. You can join ACOM and Zoom Loyola at the Sockside Foyer and Sec A Foyer for 3 hauntingly epic days as you strut your spookiest, most fantastic look and step into their photo booth. You can also, You can also, So, of course, feel free to capture the moment at the photo booth with your buds.
With your buds, with yourself. If they don't match your aesthetic, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Take your own picture.
It's okay, guys. But yeah, if you wish to commemorate, if you wish to hit up like all the photo booths available and get your photo taken.
Every org that has a photo booth, just get your picture taken. Doesn't matter if you're part of that org.
Exactly. And it's always fun to have like little physical keepsake me things.
Exactly. So thank you to Zoom Loyola for giving us that picture perfect opportunity.
Exactly. Thank you, ACOM. Thank you, Zoom Loyola.
Thank you so much. And lastly, we have nakakatakot yung nila, yung parang the line that they used in the post. Are you ready for a game of demon tag?
I was like, okay, Jigsaw.
Like, dang, chill. But the yearly Hinoween ritual is about to commence. This is by Hinomoto naman. This year's theme is 2000s Japanese horror games. I think it was a great year for horror games. Kakasimula lang ng trend with analog horror, found footage, and it's Asian horror. So that's like up a notch.
Exactly. And it's like a bit close to home.
Right? A lot close to home.
It's a bit like relatable.
The Japanese were scary to the Philippines for a time. Anyway, they will be haunting...
But yeah.
They will be haunting Faura AVR on October 25 at the witching hours of 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. This fun night of fright will be full of spooky Hinoween fun. Reveal your fate with tarot readings if you're into that. I think it's nice to have a little look-see in your future and take what you need and leave what you don't like. Discern your future with omikuji. Omikuji, I think it's a Japanese something. I'm not gonna say what I think it is.
I've got you, Queen.
Thank you.
They are random fortunes written on strips of paper at Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples in Japan.
If you're looking for further exploration of your future and you weren't satiated with tarot readings,
so go over to the next Halloween.
Next stall. And protect yourself from evil spirits with Hinomoto merch.
Hey.
What other? I love that plug. I love that plug right there. And of course, we can't forget the much anticipated Hinoween cosplay competition. Yet another opportunity for you to show off your stuff. I think this is particularly great for like yung mahilig sa anime.
That's right. And people who like cosplayers who like are looking for an event to like show off their work to
Their work, yeah.
diba?
Because I know that cosplay takes a lot of work. It's like a lot of DIY, a lot of styling. So the gates will be open until October 24 for the first 100 registrants who dare spend the eerie dusk away. You can sign up, register at bit.ly/HW24REG form. Spook you later.
Aw.
That's how they ended the post. Hashtag Hinoween 2024. Hashtag the horrors of Hino.
Period.
Scary stuff.
And like with
Spooky,
cute
scary
like
stuff.
emojis too
Oh
at
my.
the end. So yeah.
Very adorable. I love this org. They've been featuring a lot of good stuff lately.
And I think it's like a wonderful like time for them to be having an event,
Yeah. Halloween.
right?
Yeah.
Culturally. It just makes
Culturally.
sense.
Yeah. And I do believe that is the roundup. Lots of things going on this Halloween season. And then we are off to Undas. Because, again, I'm going to remind you guys what I already said earlier. We are actually going off air starting tomorrow, October 31. But we will be back on Monday, November 4, to celebrate Undas. So we're going to take that little break. All to celebrate both All Saints and All Souls Day. So I hope you guys get to your provinces if you're going safely, and I hope that the weather permits it.
Right. It started to rain.
Yeah, I can see the frost by the door, and I'm nervous about how to get home. Anyway, that being said, don't you worry though, because Keep the Faith Daily Mass will still be with you even when Radyo Katipunan is off air. We will be pushing through during the Undas weekend with the Keep the Faith Daily Masses.
Yay.
Yay.
So you guys can count on that.
Yep. Indeed.
Ayun, if you would like your own event featured on the roundup, you can email us at rk879.marketing@gmail.com.
Yep.
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 Exactly.
And you can also follow us on Facebook, X, or Twitter, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kaway-kaway sa mga Katipuneras na nanonood doon. Ayan, you can just search for Radyo Katipunan or go to youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM. Don't forget the FM.
Don't forget.
Especially YouTube.
Especially YouTube, because we had to add the FM. Catch the Arcada, play your favorite songs on Playback. Download the Playback app or go to playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan. We are also visible there, not just listenable. We are visible, and we have one of the shows, Request 879. If you want to request a song, you can do so in the Playback chat or our Google form. I believe it is tinyurl.com/request879.
We finally have the link. Like, every time it's like, ano namin yung link ulit? But yeah, I think this is it, guys.
Is it tinyurl? Anyway,
But in any case,
if you can't find it,
just
Playback
go to
chat's right
Playback.
there.
Exactly. Go to Playback. Or, I mean, if you know your favorite DJ, send
Sabihan
them a
mo lang.
message. Inopen yung inboxes ng lahat ng DJs, no? Then like may influx, we like, why are so many people reaching out to us? But yeah, so ayun. So if you are an avid fan, or if you are to become an avid fan of our DJs and of our different shows, and you can
Never
listen
too
to
late to
us,
start.
right? Exactly. So whenever you'd like to start, or whenever you'd like to continue the habit of listening to Radyo Katipunan, you can listen to us at 87.9 FM within 2 kilometers of Ateneo, and you can listen to us online at zeno.fm/RK879FM or on the Zeno Radio 1 app, which is of course available everywhere. So that means the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Ayan. You can catch me, my DJ slot at least is Mornings at RK, which is every Wednesday, this day, from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And Iana?
Yes. I too have a show, but yes, I host Amplify Asia with Joe and or Den, depending on who's available that day.
Or all three.
Exactly. Sometimes we've done like all three of us. So see you guys there. That time slot is. We've been doing this time slot for a while. This should like come off the top of my head. 10:30 to 12. Thank you, Aya.
You're welcome. I do Mornings at RK with Tony, Sir Justin, and sometimes Theo, if he's there, and Jasmine, if she's available.
Yeah.
lots of us here in
Shout out
Mornings
to all
at
our
RK.
co-hosts.
Shout out to all our co-hosts. See you next week. And that is it for the roundup. Thank you guys so much for watching/listening. And always remember, if you want the lowdown, tune in to the roundup. Once again, I've been Aya.
I've been Iana.
And we will catch you next week. Bye-bye.
The voice of the Blue. Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around,